back to another episode of Last Honor Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite the incredible video lined up for y'all today that I cannot wait to dive into. But first things first, we got some updates over here on the home front that I wanted to make sure and go ahead to provide y'all. We have actually made massive advances in our ash log stockpile. However, it is a pain in the bum because we only have 2 woodworking benches to actually process all of these ash logs, and for every ash logs we get 1 ash plank. So I've been in the midst of trying to process a bejesus ton of that because the goal is I want to make some major base upgrades happen, especially over in our loot rooms and potentially building up some other stuff as well. So definitely want to go ahead and provide those updates to y'all on that front before we dive in to beginning the wonderful shenanigans we have lined up. Oh no! Woo! Barely made it out of there in this huge trike, which has a big badonk-donk up front. Barely made it out there without bumping into anything. That's like if there's a first time for everything, right? But so begins our adventures for today, and no better place than the rest stop. And oh, y'all can see we're loaded to the brim. This is not for the rest stop. This is for what comes after the rest stop. But first things first, let's go ahead and start clearing this out. And some of y'all might be like, holy guacamole star, where did you acquire so many ash logs? A little place called the swamp that we ventured off to within our ATV. And oh, Nelly, we got the best version of the chopper event, lads. This is bloody beautiful. As y'all can see, there's actually a little holdup happening. Take your friend and get out of here. But guess what? We're gonna intervene, and well, since apparently they're too derpy to realize, what can I say? I think our silencer's so good, like they don't even feel the pain. They just start dying. Ah! And I die a little bit on the inside because the best part of this particular chopper event, I love me my chopper event, especially the junkyards, but this particular one is supposed to be wonderful because this guy can drop almost like sometimes over a half durability shotgun. This guy has the capability of dropping a Kalashnikov 47, but it appears that neither of them delivered. No one dropped a weapon. So unfortunately, our luck is super poopy, but at least we did pretty good over on this front. And glug, 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 glug. Let's go ahead and get to siphoning up some gas because there's quite a lot to tap out of there. But yeah, some of y'all are wondering where those ash logs were gotten. Oh, let's just go ahead and bloop, toss that over there. Hold up. Gotta reverse engineer this properly. In case some of y'all are wondering where those did come from, well, we actually did start streaming last day on Earth a little bit, and that was through some of the stream shenanigans that we did do. If y'all want to go ahead and actually watch the past streams in addition to watching our streams as we do them, because we have a super consistent live streaming schedule every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, midnight GMT every Monday, Wednesday, Friday over on DLive.tv. /Starsnipe. If y'all haven't already, make sure to go ahead and actually follow us over there. There's going to be a link in the pinned comment. Should be a link near the top of the description of the video as well. Go over there, create an account, and make sure you guys go ahead and start following us for all of these streaming shenanigans that are going to be coming your way, because there are quite a lot of streams coming in the future. So freaking excited to get like just back on the stream and grind, in addition to, of course, the last day on Earth grind that we will continue to be on over on the YouTube side. And it just I don't know. You know, with everything going on, it's just good to be able to, I think, dive into something a little bit new, while of course continuing up with the old, aka everything we're doing over here on Starsnipe Daily Videos, but with the new of DLive.tv /Starsnipe. So again, link to that will be over there. Y'all can go ahead and follow us, and if you haven't already, you can also download the DLive app over on your iPhone, on your tablet, on your Android phone, on anything. There's gonna be a link to that. That should be the second link in the description if y'all want to go ahead and do that. Make sure that y'all create an account and follow us over there so you should be notified when we do go live. But again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Sorry about the burp over there. We are going to be going live very consistently. And hello, Mr. Raider. I will hopefully come back to you with some of these. That's the goal. But yeah, over there, Last Day on Earth is going to be one of the games that we are going to be consistently playing. Another one is 7 Days to Die, if y'all are fans of 7 Days to Die. And then we're also keeping it open to other games on top of that. So in addition to Last Day on Earth, in addition to 7 Days to Die, we're going to be keeping our eyes and ears peeled for some other games as well. Another game that I'm kind of looking into, some of y'all have heard about it, Last Oasis. I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but if you haven't, it is a pretty cool looking survival game that has come out, and just in general looking forward to having a jolly good time over there. And it's just gonna be so unique too, because we get to play live. So if y'all are watching the stream, y'all can actually chat with us live as we are doing stuff. Y'all can give me, I don't know, I can read y'all's funny memes in the chat in real time, you know, get some convos going back and forth, and just overall, you know, it's like a live hangout. So I don't know, it's a cool little mix up that I'm looking forward to getting rocking. And let's freaking go. The Riot Zombie did not put his shield down. You'll love to see it, or he did not put it up, I should say. So that bodes well for us. Let's continue taking out the jailbirds and then making our way over here to Hungry Chomper McGee as well. So yeah, link at the top of the description will be our page, and y'all can go over there or just search Starsnipe through DLive once you do potentially have the app, which again can be gotten from the second application from the top. And we're gonna be streaming there super consistently, so definitely looking forward to that. And that's actually where we did kind of do a lot of Swamp Zone, because every stream is gonna be a minimum of 3 hours on top of that too. So we were literally playing Last Day on Earth for like 3 hours straight. So if y'all want even more Last Day on Earth than what there's already going up on the channel, like I'm saying, it's gonna be a great investment for y'all. But looking forward to seeing y'all over there, and looking forward to having a jolly good time. I know some of y'all might be like, Star, why are you on DLive? Well, if you guys don't know, actually a few months ago we started streaming consistently for a few month period before some college stuff came up, and I just wasn't able to keep up with streams on top of the YouTube jazz. But now, given recent events, I do have a little bit more free time on my hands that I do want to be spending in the live variety. So, you know, mixing things up a little bit and getting some cool experiences that way with y'all. Zombie officer! Do not want to be dealing with your shenanigans at the moment. But we were actually streaming on DLive before, and we are going to be coming back in this case. And the really cool thing about DLive is that kind of like the currency that is central throughout DLive, right? It's actually really freaking cool, because you can actually earn like DLive currency, kind of like DLive, they're called lemons, so to speak, where every lemon's actually worth 1.2 cents, I believe, somewhere around there. You can actually earn these literally just by watching streams and participating in chat. It is actually possible to earn these built in, and y'all can actually go ahead and save them up for yourselves. Y'all can use them as donations to your favorite streamer, whether it be potentially me, not saying it has to be, or maybe another awesome streamer that y'all do find over there. There's a pretty cool community, and yeah, just looking forward to that. Like I am saying, obviously, I'm looking forward to checking out Last Day on Earth. Looking forward to getting some 7 Days to Die. We're going to be playing 3 hours at a pop. But, oh, baby, we got an explosive zombie coming our way. Oh, let's get out of that blast zone. I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below a little bit about what other games would y'all maybe want to see. Obviously, it's a fact. It is set in stone. Last Day on Earth is going to be one of the regular games that we are playing over there. 7 Days to Die is going to be another one of them. We're going to have a dedicated 7 Days to Die save game going on over there. So there's going to be our own cool adventure over there. We're going to be continuing some Last Day on Earth shenanigans. Let's go ahead and shout down on those band-aids over there. But yeah, then on top of that, I do want to mix in some other games as well, and I want to make sure that y'all do have a say in it. So I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below as well, if there are any games besides Last Day on Earth and 7 Days to Die that y'all would want to see. I'd love to hear your recommendations down below. Go ahead and drop that in that comment section. I would absolutely love to hear from y'all. Maybe go ahead, scroll through the comments a little bit. If y'all see something that you agree with, if y'all see a game suggestion that you'd love to see as well, go ahead and smack that like button on that comment too, so I could really try and like best gauge what y'all do want to see. But there is no need to comment Last Day on Earth, because like I'm saying, that is going to be happening over there. That is a fact. That is set in stone. Same thing with 7 Days to Die. I'm looking forward to hearing what other jazz besides those two y'all might want to see. So I'd love to hear your guys and gals recommendations. I always love being a man of the people, as y'all know, having a jolly good time, having some fun, and no better way than by taking y'all's feedback into account and seeing what we could get. Whether that be maybe something like PUBG Mobile, for example, maybe some Call of Duty Warzone, maybe some survival game on PC, like literally any recommendation possible. And give it to me, baby! I would absolutely love to hear. But okie dokie, enough about that. Sorry for chatting about that one for a little bit, but I just want to make sure that y'all do know about it, because I know some of y'all maybe want to see some more Last Day on Earth action in the stream. I think it's going to be a cool way of kind of, you know, being able to do even more on top of that. And then if y'all do miss a stream, DLive actually does have a built-in replay system, so you can go back and watch old streams and stuff like that, so you can also take advantage of that as well. But just want to make sure to do that justice and explain it, because we're going to be spending pretty much like a minimum of 9 hours every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, midnight GMT. we're gonna be spending literally, okay, hold on. Did I loot everything that I want to loot out of here? We do have 2 keys, so we can't get into a couple of jail cells. Why don't we go ahead and get into some of the ones I want to tussle, baby. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bacon, my dude. And there is actually a rare item, if we are lucky, that we can find through some of these beds, being the undershirt. That is literally like the rare mythical item that the jail can potentially house. So hopefully luck's on our side a little bit in that regard. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Show me what you got, please. Ah, just some water and some of these nuts. Unfortunate, but yeah, we came loaded to the teeth, y'all, because, well, another thing that I want to do is I get these comments a lot. Y'all know I am a man of the people. I love reading through comments. I love seeing what y'all got to say. I love replying to y'all sometimes whenever I do get the opportunity to. And something I've seen is that y'all want to see me do some police station, because I usually don't go to the police station. So, I'm a man of the people. Police station there will be before we get into even more incredible shenanigans that we have lined up for later today. Like I'm saying, today's a jam-packed episode. We got obviously the awesome stuff regarding the stream and extra content on top of all the YouTube jazz that we do have going on that I definitely want to make sure to inform you all about. Obviously, checking out this highly requested location of the police station, fulfilling the wants, the desires of the fans, the fan-freaking-tastic community, I should say, over here at Starsnipe, aka the Snipe Gang, as it may or may not be known. And let's go ahead and take these guys down because they're trying to harm me. Not cool, broski. And if we're lucky, hopefully we could get some multicolored cards, like get some green ones and some blue ones too. And also, once difficulty does start to ramp up a little bit, we will begin to get into some bloop. Let's get out of there, get a little bit of separation, deal with the officer first and foremost that has, hold on, let's hit the brawler with the slow-mo, finish off the officer, and then deal with the brawler from there. At the very least, it looks like these guys are dropping a lot of cards, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think I've just been having like some bad luck lately, because like I feel like these guys have not been dropping cards the last time I came here. But yes, we are fulfilling the wants of that, and of course after this there's still more incredibleness in store for y'all. So action-packed, jam-packed. Okay, we talking strawberry jam-packed over here. Absolute epicness, bro. Oh yeah, we brought some almost broken grenade launcher. Star, why did you, I mean, a Kalashnikov. Star, why would you bring these things? Well, they have very specific purpose. You see, they are very good at one thing. They are very good. I'll go a little bit full auto right now, actually, but actually, no, let's keep on blowing through the pistols a little bit. Once we start getting to the later waves, honestly, why don't we go ahead and start utilizing our tactics now, allowing them to regenerate and stuff, because, well, through the powers that be, we got some very powerful jazz over here. Let's just go ahead and hit him with the shotgun. Rain! And as y'all saw over there, tons of hits on these guys, allowing us to be incredibly efficient. Gotta worry about explosive zombie broski over there. But yes, through the power of some of our area of effect methods, one of which, of course, is the shotgun rain blast, another the Kalashnikov, we are able to do this rather effectively. Now, the reason that I bring almost broken AKs is because when you use the grenade launcher, it uses a lot of durability, but these AKs are almost broken in the first place, you know? Like, this, ideally, the best way of doing this is having AKs with literally 1 durability left, so 1 shot in, they would blow up, because then what you could do is normally, like, a grenade launcher uses up, like, multiple shots worth of durability. However, if you only have 1 durability left, using a grenade launcher still takes 1 durability, but it's very powerful, and that's exactly what we're going to be showcasing right here in a moment. First things first, I probably could have done that in a different order, I understand, but it's okay. We got some first aid kits to spare, and we got some explosive fun to be getting into. Hello, friends! How you doing? Shotgun rain! Goodbye to the rest of ya. Looked okay, and that one, oh, that one actually had like 1 durability left. I should have actually let that one be. That would have been a little bit of a smoother maneuver. I thought I could maybe get 1 shot off, because I was just trying to get that explosive zombie to blow up. I know I definitely could have played my cards a little bit better there, but so be it, bro. At the end of the day, we still won the hand, so to metaphorically speak. But man, our luck here, this is another reason I haven't really been coming here a whole ton. Our luck here has been a little bit on the whack side, brother. Also, we got some new shoes we gotta rock. That's why I brought another set of armor. I gotta be prepared for the unexpected. Always gotta do that. But yeah, y'all, so obviously I'm looking forward to hearing what y'all gotta say, because whether it be about like the games that I do want to hear that y'all might want to see over on DLive, or if it would potentially just be anything related to Last John Earth, because like I said, you know, it's been a big fan suggestion. Star, go back to the police station. Personally, I just don't like the loot that you get out of the police station nowadays, ever since like, I don't think factory parts drop here anymore. you know, they kind of nerfed the police station out of, like, personally what was my favorite part of it. So, I don't know, that's part of the reason that we don't really come here as much. Also, it's very good for, like, weapon blueprints and finding those here. Like, admittedly, it is incredible in that regard, too. No doubt, no doubt. Shotgun raid! Oh, I didn't get the brawler. That's a bummer. Hold on. Whoop. Let's barrel out of there and deal with these schmucks. From there, don't want the brawler to hit us. He's a heavy hitter. But yeah, that's another one of the reasons I haven't been a big fan. But listen, I'm a man of the people. Y'all wanted to see me come back here, so we had to do a little bit of a return tour. A little bit of a return lap, and what you know? We lapping it, baby. I'm looking like a dang NASCAR car. Vroom, vroom, mother truckers. Vroom, vroom. We even got ourselves a green card. Let's freaking go, boys. Okay, I just want to make sure, is my shotgun regenerated here? Beautiful. Want always this thing to be regenerated so we can hit everyone with some shotgun fun. Oh, y'all can see that there's some heavy hitters indubitably. Let's not get caught in that yell. That could be absolutely tragic, but the brawlers, obviously, as y'all are seeing firsthand, very powerful entities. Let's get one more bullet off into you, finishing blows into the officer. No, 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 no! This is where things potentially go south. The brawlers are very strong. We have very strong armor, and they're still doing like a double-digit damage to us, dude. That is concerning, to say the least. Okay, now it's time for us to start employing extra cool tactics. Everything here is good to go. Let's go ahead and glug, 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 glug. Chow down on that first aid kit, and let's prepare. Things are about to get wild. That will begin with a granata launcher first and foremost. Okay, now that we have hopefully survived that. I didn't manage to get this guy in the blast, but that's a-okay. Shotgun rain. And there we go. An absolute ton of, whatchamacallit. Dude, that guy literally has like 1 health left before they explode. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Boop. Hot swap into that over there. Try to get some of these guys to start going boom, boom. But y'all can see some of the major damage we managed to inflict to some of these guys through the power of the area of effect attacks. That is why I love them. Let's not use the AK for that purpose. I'm not a fan of that. No, 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 no. I don't want to be shooting any more bolts. But we are finding a lot of cards, which is good. And these cards can still give you some pretty good bang for your buck, especially if you only do clear out the first few levels of the police station before things get extra hectic. Because like green cards, honestly, give you some great bang for your buck. Because you can trade up these to green cards and stuff. Blue cards, a little bit less bang for your buck. And I'll like kind of explain why once we are actually like redeeming these things in a little bit. But for now, let's get back over here to our area of effect setup so we can do maximum area of effect damage to these dudes. Granata! Ah! I thought I healed before. I was clicking the hotkey on my keyboard. That went horribly wrong. So yeah, that's kind of like another thing with the police station. Probably why I should have brought a stack or two of band-aids too, because like if you are doing my explosive tactics, I mean technically speaking, you are literally blowing yourself up. And that kind of had a bit of a negative effect on us, like blowing ourselves up. We did quite a lot of damage to us on top of the damage that the zombies were doing, so it's just a little bit tricky to balance it in that regard. Personally, it might be a better idea to actually use the shotgun first before I use the blast, so maybe I could like use the shotgun. If they hit me, I could heal up, then use the grenade launcher. But yeah, if you are doing the grenade launcher, you definitely want to be in full health. That is, definitely big brain move. Big brain move. In my brain, it was a little bit small today. What can I say? I personally, like obviously it didn't look like it's like my mouse isn't there, but I also do have like some hotkeys assigned to certain actions. Like for example, you guys can see my mouse is over here, but this thing is getting clicked. So there's like keys on my keyboard that do correspond to different areas of the screen. And I was tapping the one to heal us because I realized kind of last second, oh no, I need more health. And also it didn't help that there were a lot of pretty strong zombies kind of attacking us at once. So a lot of things went wrong, most of them my fault. definitely taking the blame on that one. Also, my pantalones were gone, which probably did contribute to the damage that was done, which is again why you definitely don't want to be messing around, especially if you are doing some of the boom boom tactics upon yourself. But regardless, we do have some cards over here, and unfortunately we would have to bring at this point, after you do take an L at the police station, you do need to bring an electronic circuit to redo it. Is it really worth the electronic circuit? If you've already crafted a lot of the electronic circuit based items, like for example, whenever you get the acid bath completed, no electronic circuits here, but the second stage requires some electronic circuits. Like whenever you get all the necessary workstations, then maybe I'd consider that, but otherwise save your electronic circuits because they're kind of a pain in the bum to get. However, raiding is a very great method of actually getting that. But anyways, back to what I was saying. You can actually trade up these cards, right? And one of the things is if you get 10 green cards, you can trade up to 1 blue card. However, you kind of get more bang for your buck out of saving up your green cards and not trading up to blue. Star, that doesn't make sense because here's the thing, right? It might not seem like it makes sense, but think about it this way. Think about potentially, would you rather get 10 of these crates, each of which gets you a piece of armor? I believe it guarantees you some sort of a weapon, sometimes a gun. It gets you a weapon crate, which also gives you a chance at something really good like a shotgun. Gets you some steel plates, like not guaranteed, like we'll see a few of the possibilities here, right? You can get like some common blueprints as well, get some more pieces of armor. Sometimes you can even get SWAT armor. Look at all the valuables that we are getting. And that's the thing, we can actually get 10 greens. Obviously, 1 blue box is better than 1 green box, but if you think about it, 10 greens give you a lot more bang for your buck than a single blue, especially because they give you 10 chances at opening up these weapon crates over here, plus some of the melee weapons you get. Like, I think a blue crate pretty much gives you like 2 or 3 guns max or something and like 1 set of armor, so you're already getting more armor. I think like just overall you end up getting more resources, and if you're lucky, woo, you can actually get a gun out of the weapon crates. The weapon crates can give you, I believe, either a Glock, a M16, or a shotgun. The shotgun, of course, being by far and away the best thing imaginable. Without a doubt, but without any hesitation or delay, let's go ahead and just kind of start getting rid of some of this other jazz over here and making room for the stuff that we're bringing on board. And I will come back for the rest of this. I'm not going to leave it behind. Also, this is really good for learning common blueprints, which not only are they more common, but also they're significantly easier to construct the weapon modifications. Like, they just cost less in general. Because, like, the extremely rare blueprints obviously give you, like, better like, mods usually, but there's still some really good common mods, and common mods are just so much more, like, economical to create, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few of these things, and sayonara, police station. We did clear out the entirety of it and did a little bit of the courtyard. Also, the courtyard is good if you do want to get the police bike. However, you gotta do 99 levels of it, and there's a video of me doing 99 levels on our channel. Y'all can probably find it by literally just looking for like 99 waves of police station on YouTube. Literally, it's over an hour, and I edited it pretty hardly too. Like, I not hardly edited it, but like I did do some edits into it. Like, that's a process, and it took a lot of grenade launchers. Let me just say, that's probably one of the only things I've used an excessive amount of grenade launchers on, for a freaking police bike. So honestly, bro, let's whip out the police bike. I think that that's a fitting thing that we can go ahead and do it right now. Actually, for a variety of reasons, because this next location that we're gonna be diving into does we got some newness to check out, and it does heavily correlate with the police. What are you talking about? Well, Star. I am talking about the prison, the brand new location coming to season 7. We got some juice about this location, brand new juice, fresh squeezed OJ that came out today. So let's go ahead and make sure that we are in theme. Let's go ahead and grab that police bike over here and all of its epicness. And you gotta admit, it is still a really cool freaking bike. Honestly, out of all the early game bikes, I always thought that it was the coolest. The early game bikes, of course, being like, I don't know where the rest of them are. Are they below? Yeah, like the military bike, off-road bike, few of those different ones. Police bike was always bae, because in the old chopper system, each of these bikes actually had like specific stats, and I always just ended up using the off-road bikes that had the most storage. However, now that every bike has the same stats and these are just skins, police bike is honestly a very, very cool skin, if you ask me. I'm probably gonna keep with the trike, but for the sake of now, we gotta stay in theme, and we're hopping on the police bike a little bit. So what is this newness that you are talking about? Well, boom! Let's go ahead and let's dive into it. This was released, this image, by the developers of Last Day on Earth earlier today with the caption, "Prison can't do without vicious criminals who are kept here not for the nicest deeds." In today's under development section, we have an extremely dangerous character that was modeled, raised, and loaded with wrath, specially for the new location. Beware, his life-threatening habits are to stay. Okay, so that last sentence actually confirms confirms some very, very interesting things. But before we even get to breaking that down, let's get to breaking down this image of this brand new inmate boss that we are seeing. He looks a little bit like the big one, although he does appear to have like a little bit of a meaner face. Like he's kind of similar to the big one in that he's a freaking Swallosaurus Rex. Like honestly, look at the muscles on that dude. This man is ripped. I mean, he was in prison, so he's probably been lifting like tons of weights and stuff like that, and they literally had to freaking, look at that. Look at all the chains around his wrists and ankles. They had to keep this man chained down from how powerful and dangerous he was getting. But yes, we do have confirmation that there is going to be a prison boss within the prison, making it seem like it is indubitably going to be a very dangerous location in season 7. Again, we know that season 7 is going to be having this new prison location. We now know that there's going to be this massive prison boss inside there that does look a little bit similar to the big one. And we also know that there is going to be a biker camp, likely where we will be getting quests and actually potentially doing a prison raid with the bikers. And I imagine through this prison raid, we might come across this boss over here. So what can we expect out of him? Well, just given the fact, just kind of his stature, his size, all that type of jazz, I mean, just looking at him alone, he is going to be a very strong zombie. Again, the closest zombies we've seen to what we're seeing here would likely be, I'd say the big one, vaguely the blind one, but a little bit more the big one. So if we are going off the big one, what we can expect out of this fella potentially, just out of like similar things, probably like around 2,000 health, so multiple thousand health. He's gonna have a lot of health. I could definitely see him having armor as well on top of his health, so potentially it might be even tougher to kill him, along with being a heavy hitting enemy, potentially have an attack like the blind one where he like charges into a wall. I don't know, we could potentially do that, or probably, I mean, he's gonna be like, we're gonna be battling him in some sort of a prison arena, a special area of the prison, potentially like the prison courtyard, for example. And maybe there are going to be special things we can activate and do within the courtyard to kind of like maneuver with the boss fight, making for like a very unique battle. But at the end of the day, dude, I don't know exactly how this is going to happen. Like, we are going to have to wait and see, but given some of the context clues, he does look to be very interesting, and just like, obviously he looks similar to the big one, but I don't think he's just going to be like a big one copy. I do think he is going to be a unique battle in a sense. Maybe he'll send like some prisoners to attack us or something, and just, I am looking forward to duking it out with this guy. And let's go ahead and break down that little thing that we saw back in that text blurb, because at the end of the caption that Last Day on Earth released, they said, beware, his life-threatening habits are to stay, which confirms one of two things. Number one, that in some capacity, this boss will be returning after season 7. He is like, after season 7 is over, this boss will still exist. Exactly how does that work? There's a couple of potentialities. Maybe through season 7, through the storyline, he somehow breaks out of the prison and we can fight him elsewhere in the prison, and the prison ends up being a temporary location similar to season 7. Or the second distinct possibility is that in season 7, the prison location that gets added in actually stays as a permanent location, similar to Bunker Bravo when it was added in season 3. We might see something like that with this prison location, and given how cool a prison location would be in general, the stuff that they're teasing here, this incredible looking boss, not to mention potentially what rewards we can find in the prison, because after all, the bikers are literally trying to raid the prison, which makes me think that there might be some good stuff inside of there through some of the other context clues that we have seen. I am incredibly hyped to see what all this jazz is about, and I cannot wait to battle it out with this fella in season 7 and hopefully beyond. But there you have it, boys and girls, the story of what could be the prison big one, regardless of what name he has, without a doubt, the prison boss that we will be encountering, and I imagine will be an epic battle that I cannot wait to participate in, see just how tough of a cookie he might be, and just overall all the shenanigans that season 7 are indubitably to bring when likely it comes out in the coming weeks, because usually there's a couple of weeks gap in between seasons. So the invisible countdown begins, so to speak, until this epicness hopefully comes underway. And I cannot wait, just like how I can't wait to get this raid underway as well. Woo-hoo! Love me a little bit of raiding action. So as we go ahead and get this raid underway, I'd also love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below, if you haven't already, about what you boys and girls think about this boss, how you think a potential boss battle with him could it go, what it's gonna encompass, how strong of a boss he might be, what kind of loot you might be protecting over at the prison, and just in general, how it might all come together in just this incredible package that season 7 is shaping up to be, because I am Yo, I'm looking forward to it, dude. That is like, if y'all haven't been able to figure that out yet, I'm just putting it out there bluntly. I'm looking forward to it, just how I'm looking forward to putting the C4 on this wall and doing a little thing known as the bada bing, bada boom. And we're into the first room. So make sure to go ahead and let me know in that comment section down below. And a reminder that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $25 at your Play Store gift card giveaway. All you got to do as well is make sure the like button, make sure to subscribe. That lets you win on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video when Saturday rolls around. We'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that's what will be the winner for the week. And we'll go ahead and kick off the weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway that is coming up. Not to mention all the incredible other survival games that we do have going up on the channel as well. If y'all like Last Day on Earth, great chance you'll be enjoying some of the other stuff, so make sure to go ahead and give it a look when you do see it. We got some other awesome series going on, like 7 Days to Die. We just checked out Surviving the Aftermath, woo, which ended up being honestly really cool. And if y'all do want to see more of it, please make sure to let me know. Like, if we ever do check out another game that y'all are enjoying the bejesus out of, please let it be known and let me know that y'all do want more of it. But obviously we're checking out other awesome survival games. Obviously, whenever new survival, dude, let's go, this base is looking good. Whenever new survival games do come out, we're always trying to check out the latest and greatest of survival games to get awesome series going. And seriously, give it a look. Even if y'all are mainly Last Day on Earth fans, how do I chop down? I might need to chop down a tree to get to this, don't I? Well, that's a little bit tricky. But even if y'all are mainly Last Day on Earth fans, give some of these other series a look, because there's seriously a great chance that you'll find another game you enjoy the bejesus out of. So much so that maybe you start keeping up with it. Maybe start keeping up with this series consistently. Hello, zombies. Just how are these zombies are keeping up with us very consistently during our raiding shenanigans. And maybe even just start playing the game yourself, you know? So there's a lot of cool potential there. And of course, plenty of Last Day on Earth coming your way as soon as new information does come out about the game, about forthcoming updates, about any of that, upcoming seasons, all that type of jazz. We're letting y'all know absolutely ASAP about it, breaking it down, analyzing it with all the other information that we know to give us the clearest look at the future, what to expect. And of course, when the future becomes the present, when an update gets dropped, oh baby, we're going to ham, egg, and cheese. That's right. Like, we're going to ham, egg, and cheese omelet on that stuff, bro. We're going to ham on checking out those new updates and exactly what they encapsulate. New locations, new enemies, new boss battles, everything. Doesn't matter how hard they are, doesn't matter how time consuming they might be. We're showing off all that we possibly can so y'all know what to expect, so we have a fan-freaking-tastic time along the way. And of course, I mean, depending on how, like, this prison location is seeming like it's gonna be pretty, dude, let's go. I love this base. I gotta go and put some stuff away. Whatchamacall, the prison location looks like it's gonna be pretty dangerous, so listen, before y'all go and put your loot on the line and your lives, allow me to risk mine first, alright? I'd rather allow my risks to become apparent first and let y'all see through potentially my trial and error what to expect, and then hopefully y'all can be a bit more prepared and hopefully not die, because I don't want y'all dying out there, man. It's a wicked world we live in this post-apocalypse, and I want y'all to absolutely survive and thrive. So like I'm saying, have that notification bell hit. Best of luck in the giveaway. Can't wait to see what y'all gotta say, and cannot wait for this upcoming season to come to fruition. And of course, Sector 7 updates too, because those have been getting surprisingly juicy lately. Like, we definitely have some promising stuff in that regard, and I don't know, fun times aplenty, dude. Like, that's literally the only way I could characterize it at this point. And the only way I could characterize this base rate at this point is well, pretty decent. So I'm probably gonna go ahead. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and bloop, get rid of some of the hatchets and fill up our inventory with some other things that are here. There's not a whole lot of valuable things, but at a surprising amount of the relatively highly valuable things, like that steel stuff, that copper. Like, honestly, steel in my eyes, one of the best things, if not the best thing you could get on a raid. Flare gun, very cool. Air filter and electronic circuit, the raiders love that, but I'm still gonna stash it in my chopper because the raiders do not know the stuff that I got in my chopper. So when they ask for their fair share of the raid, they will ask for less. Bless up. Engine parts always nice. You know, overall, some pretty good stuff that I'm digging. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue digging through it and just kind of filling out our inventory and heading back to base at this rate. But with that said, with that done, I think that's actually a good point for us to go ahead and start ending off this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.